So let's take a look at the daily challenge. Today we have Melting Remnant and Stygian Guard as our clans. The mutators are Duality, double stacks of all status effects, Heavy, add 5 deadweights to your starting deck, and Moth Magic. When a damage spell hits a unit, ascend it. Um, Yeah, seems like we have very powerful mutators. Both Moth Magic and Duality help with getting flying boss kills. Dante could be insane, yeah. With 5 extra uh, Blights in our starting deck as well as Duality. That would certainly be something. Um, we have pretty high scores. Some people, including Never Nathaniel, broke the 50k mark. So let's go. Yeah, Saturday was actually my birthday. I had a really nice weekend, very enjoyable and relaxing. Thank you so much. Try hard only. Molded Flash Freeze and Votivary are the starting cards, and sadly we are going up against the Cleanse Seraph. Hi Hidden Away, how did you do? So let's look at the artifact. Oh, that's a Winged Steel. That has to be a Winged Steel. We do want the extra draw, definitely. Yeah, Covenant 23, and it's definitely tough up there. We don't have anything to increase burnout, but we do have the moldeds, and burnout is doubled by duality, so let's go with Burn Bright Path. Should make the first few fights a lot easier. Ooh, spikes 6 for our opponents. Should be no problem for us, but still something to note. These guys have a lot of rage. I do want to get the kill, and I also want to get some damage prevented. Let's start out with a Frozen Lance, then we play the Train Steward here. Let's mold it back at Rag. Maybe what I should have done is let my champion die and reform him. I'm not sure if 21 health is gonna be enough. Well, with these drags behind the champ, it should be. It's not. Actually it is, okay. But it was close. Perfect first fight. Hello Drippings, Wicklash, Molten Encasement. Molten Encasement is a bit better with Duality, but still not great. That should actually be its default state, in my opinion. Wicklash. Do we want that? I don't think we do. I don't think we need Burnout Edition. The others are just significantly worse. There's a Glacial Seal. That could be powerful. It's not gonna be great against the Seraph, but it's definitely great all the way up until then. So which units are the most powerful with duality? Rage Siren is definitely one of them. Hmm. Do I want to look at the Stygian banner? Or would I rather upgrade my spells? I think I would rather upgrade my spells right now. Which units are we most looking for? Cold Celia isn't terrible. Sep Totem would be interesting. There's actually a lot of units that benefit from duality. Much less so in Remnant. But there are a few as well. I think we are incentivized to go for Stygian units. Primarily. I should have looked at the shop first, but Cold Celia is definitely something we're interested in. We could get Quick and Strength Stone for her here. But I might be more interested in finding Multi-Strike. I think it's too good not to take right now. Let's purge a Train Steward. We need a few more spells. A higher spell density in our deck. Enemy units enter with armor 10. Should be fine with our Cold Celia. Oh, it's actually armor 20, I forgot. That's a bit more difficult to deal with. I forgot about Moth Magic. Because it didn't come up in the first fight, but that's okay. This guy will die. We can even prevent some damage to our Train Steward here. And block some damage with the drag. Glacial Seal doesn't matter yet. Move you out of the way and we have the win. Another perfect fight. This is going very well. Draft is pretty interesting. You actually remembered Mars Magic and had a lot more fun. Yeah, I can see that. Energy Siphon is a way to kill bosses. Let's take it. Offering Monument, Wickless Baron, Legion of Wax. Usually I would take Legion right away. Is this an exception? If we take... Legion doesn't really benefit much from duality. I think this might be an exception where we don't take Legion of Wax, even though it sounds absurd. I think we can find better ways of dealing with bosses. Getting flying boss kills especially is what I'm worried about. Offering Monument though might be very powerful. But currently most of our spells are damage spells which trigger Moth Magic, so it's a bit difficult to use. I will still take it. I think we might find a use for it. While I would like the relic, I think I'm more interested in looking at the Remnant unit right now. But the unit upgrades... Well, we always have the draft to upgrade. Yeah, let's go to the right. Another offering monument versus Siren of the Sea. I don't think Siren of the Sea is that great. And once again, I went to the unit banner before checking the shop. Eventually I will learn, but today is probably not the day. Large stone, not really. Battle stone. Definitely take a strength stone for the draft. And then let's reroll. We can still afford a big upgrade if we wanted to. Not what we are looking for. Not quite sure where we're going with this just yet. It's dazed 4, that's very powerful. I want a trap shoot. Something like that might help against the stealth guy, the crystal cloak, in case we face him today. Could block quite a bit of damage with the offering monument here. And the offering monument only loses max health, it doesn't lose current health, so it's not like we waste potential from the offering monument if we use it to block. Start applying some spell weakness to Daedalus. We do not yet have a unit to reform, but I do want to draw. Votivary. If we move one of these guys up this turn, we can kill him with the draft. This is not a lot of damage from the spell weakness, but we currently don't have any powerful spells, so... Whoops! I was a bit too hasty there. That might have been something I wanted to play. I think it was Energy Siphon. Let's reform the draft and hit Daedalus with it. Let's also kill the bomb. This is the final turn Daedalus is in the air, so might as well. It's not ideal, of course. We miss a bit of damage, but we guarantee bottom floor kill this way. We do have the draft up there, so we can safely do that, so we have a bit more damage against Daedalus. Bounty Stalker, Wickless Recruitment, Gifts for a Guard. Bounty Stalker could be how we win, but Stealth 2 means it takes a bit longer to die. I will take it. I think that's the final unit we take for now. Not sure about these offering totems. What they are gonna do for us, but still think they will be useful eventually. We do have a decent amount of draw, but I kinda want more. Maybe not. We do have the double offering totems as well. Let's get some additional ember. These offering totems will provide us with the draw we need. I do want the removals. Do I also want the dupe? Not really that much. Let's go to the right side. There are a few spells I really want to upgrade. And first and foremost, Molded. One of these frozen lands can get the Consume Stone. And I think we don't reroll because we are too low on gold. Figured I wasn't gonna take these. Let's upgrade the stats on our champion a bit. Mark of Invasion. We should be able to deal with that. Not that well, sadly. Decently. Oh, the Transient will die now. I need to play the other frozen lands as well. Didn't think of that. Let's play the Offering Monument to protect the Train Steward, among other things. I do want a Collector and I am willing to take some damage to get it. This is not gonna help. We will take quite a bit of damage to these guys. Maybe not. We will. Too bad. This guy will also be a bit troublesome to kill. Don't have an easy way to kill him. Now we do. Actually, he's on 17 and we have the consuming frozen land, so that will do the trick. Let's also ascend this guy so he doesn't get in the way. I think it's better to catch the stragglers here than to kill the light harness down below. Now the bounty stalker doesn't die. Maybe we shouldn't kill this guy so he kills the bounty stalker. But how do we deal with him then? Nah, we have to kill him. We can potentially kill the bounty stalker ourselves at a later time. Not right now. Let's play the Glacial Seal, play the Molded for a bit of Frostbite, play the Drag to get the card draw. I don't mind ascending you. Maybe better to kill off the Drag here to make room. It's a bit late, but better late than never. To an enemy unit, okay. We might draw into Molded? Yeah, the holdover one is still in the deck. Let's try. Let's try to fish for it, and there we go. Let's get back the bounty stalker. Our champion will die in exactly the wrong time, which has me a bit worried. Yeah, that will most likely mean we won't get a bottom floor kill this fight. Not much I can do about that. Well, there's still some hope. We can taste for you, which definitely helps. If you're dazed, maybe thing we care about is getting more damage instead of having a huge champ in the front. And even more damage. You burn out after 4 turns, so you go in the front. Yeah, that's enough. And our Bounty Stalker burned out again. We did take a bit of damage in this fight, which is a bit annoying, but Fatal Melting, that will ascend the whole floor. It's a bit annoying to use. Weaker Place is not really necessary when we have a holdover molded. Siren Song and Drain. And another Glacial Seal. I don't think Glacial Seal is how we kill the boss anymore. Yeah, I think it's pretty hard to avoid taking some amount of damage in this fight just because of that trial. Maybe if I hadn't taken the Offering Monuments, then I might have been able to do that. I think we skip. The right side is very juicy. Icicle Fracture. Yeah, Train Stewards gain damage, shield 4 and multi-strike 2. That seems insane, but we don't want Train Stewards. Units gain an extra upgrade slot. Oh, that could be so powerful. Let's remove these Train Stewards. They are really not great. Firestone Housing. How many Merchant of Steels are ahead of us? There's one here and the one right before Seraph. It's a bit too late, I think. Yeah, I think I will pass on the Firestone. Resin Block and improve Firebox. Firebox doesn't seem necessary in this deck, but with the amount of draw we have, it's certainly not bad. I think it's Resin Block though. And I also think it's a Purge for the final Train Steward. Oh god. The Stealth 16 guy. That's gonna be rough. Oh, how do I deal with this guy? It's obviously Bounty Stalker on the bottom floor. He dies immediately. I think Flicker and Cold Celia go on the second floor. And maybe it should have been Flicker on the bottom floor, Cold Celia on the second. I do want Flicker to die in this combat. I really need to have him die. Yeah, I think he needs to be on the bottom floor. He can't be on the same floor as Cold Celia, otherwise he will never die. I need Flicker to die and reform him for the extra burnout so we can stall the boss. Glacial Seal. Glacial Seal can be on the bottom. There's nothing wrong with that. One of them will lead to our champion taking extra damage, which is unusual, pretty unusual, but that's exactly what I want. My champion taking extra damage. Let's use a drag here on the top floor and start removing some of these guys. We do lack a bit of damage against the Clip Guardian. We have Icicle Fracture now. That's definitely helpful. Let's get you out of the way. Celia is gonna die to just the spikes. Maybe I should move you up even further. This will also draw. I do get another draw this way. Draft is definitely helpful. But it will die after the first hit, so that's the issue here. This guy actually has spikes, so we kind of need to kill him. Now it's in the back, that's not great. Oops. Maybe I should have kept one of these trained yards in hand. We do get a kill on this guy here. We can reform the bounty. Certainly helpful. Our champion won't die unless I flash freeze him. I guess I can do that next turn. Bounty can go here. It's gonna be enough to kill this Clip Defender next turn. I need to get this Votivary out of my hand. That's actually helpful. Oh yeah, Spikes 8. The Celia will still die. Let's draw here. And then we don't want to draw anymore at all. Can't really play these frozen lands easily. I think we have to play it here. Let's reform the draft and play it on the bottom floor to deal with these guys. And we freeze, flash freeze, which is very important to my plan. These guys on the top are slightly annoying, but luckily we do have the draft. That should be enough. Yeah, it's 100 damage against the backline. That's easily enough. We need to flash freeze our champ so he dies this turn, so we can reform him next turn and stall the bottom floor. I will also play this Votivary here. We'll take another stack of stealth off. There's nothing wrong with drawing now. Top floor, everything dies, which is pretty much exactly what I want. I do want to draw into that molded right now. Do I? Maybe not. Now the molded really doesn't make that much of a difference. Let me think about this. We have 8 burnout on our champion next turn. He will have 90 health. Is 90 health enough to last 8 turns? I think the boss does 12 each turn. So yeah, 12 times 7 is 84. So he will require 8 hits to kill the champ. So maybe I don't need to draw into the molded this turn. Yeah, it's 16 stealth, but we only have 8 burnout on our champion, so we can only take off 8 burnout with our champion alone. I think I still want to draw. Ah yeah, I can play it. I am out of Ember, but that's fine. That's actually fine. Let's reform the champion. Ah, there are other units, of course. Of course there would be. We can deal with these other units though. This is actually a problem. The sycophant dies too. The sycophant dies to what? Oh, 2 normal attacks because the crystal cloak has stealth. That's a bit of a problem. We can't move him up because he only has 1 health. But I think we have to move this guy out of the way. Might as well. That's still more damage. There's only a flash freeze left in the deck. These molders would actually be very valuable right now. I'm gonna try drawing into the holdover molded. I didn't get it. Now I'm taking some damage to this top guy. Not ideal. Definitely not ideal at all. Now we have burnout 10 though. And this guy only has 7 stealth. So we get to hit 2 times with our champion. I do need that molded. What do I get though? Burnout. The draft has enough burnout to actually be able to hit the boss. Oh, my hand is full! No! I forgot. Actually, he will kill the champion before we can hit him. We can kill him on the top floor though. Oh, now I get the draft. Okay, that's interesting interaction. Let's get the Bounty Stalker back as well as the Rector. Let's put the Bounty Stalker in front and then the Rector behind. And now the Bounty Stalker won't die, so we have to help a little bit. These 8 damage taken, they weren't necessary. Could have played it safe and... spell weakness is not gonna do much. We don't have any big spells. Would I pick them up though? Probably not. Intent on death, yeah. We need a way to grow our Bounty Stalker. Crystalline Seeds, that's AoE that doesn't ascend. I like that. A name tome? Probably not necessary. Let's take a Crystalline Seeds. That was a rough fight, but Duality Crystal Cloak is always a rough fight. I would like the removals, I would also like the spell upgrades. Yeah, let's get the removals here. Dupe is... Dupe is tough. Let's remove Frozen Lands and a Drag. I have a few too many Frozen Lances right now. And what do we dupe? Do we have enough units to dupe a Molded? I don't think so. I think it's an intent on death, so we can grow our Bounty Stalker quicker maybe. Or maybe it's a Bounty Stalker instead. We won't be duping here, but we will be duping here, that's for sure. Oh, you filled the floors too much, so yeah. That's always a problem if you play Remnant. You need to keep space open if you wanna carry the boss fight over multiple floors. I'd rather have 2 very big Bounty Stalkers than 3 Bounty Stalkers where one of them is medium size and the other is pretty big. Just because we can't really fit more than 2 on a single floor very easily. Oh dear, these guys pack a punch. 12 times 3, that's scary. Nope. This is what I want to play here. And then let's kill you. This time around there's no such need. Like, we don't need to force. We don't need to force our champion to die. He will just die naturally anyways. I do want to keep them molded. Ah, we saved the intent on death. That's pretty nice. We have 80 damage for this guy, and the draft will deal 60 to this guy. It's not quite enough. So we set up on the top. Draft will die to the Alabaster Guardian before it can attack. But I guess that's fine, because the Bounty Stalker is the one who's gonna kill the Clip Guardian here. Let's start to work on this statue here. I do want to draw. Nothing useful was found, but that's okay. Let's use the intent on death. Let's reform a drag, because we can. Votivary here. Ah, it's 12 times 3. No way we can prevent our units from dying here. Well, we can save the draft. That's already enough, I think, to be worth it. 60 damage on Fell as well. Do I want to kill my Bounty Stalker right now? Probably. For 2 reasons. One, he can't deal with the Clip Guardian anymore because he no longer has stealth. And second, we do want him to grow. am also gonna send one of those guys. Yeah, this makes perfect sense. Kill him and reform him immediately to take out this Clip Guardian. Our champion dies this turn, which isn't a big deal, but the Cold Celia also dies. I guess I don't need the Cold Celia anymore. Feels like a waste of spell weakness, but doesn't really matter because we don't have big blood-shedding spells anyways. Is the other molded still in the deck? It is. Let's get the Bounty Stalker first. Play him on the bottom floor, use the Intent on Death. Get the other molded, use that on the top floor, get the Rector. Might as well. Intent on Death on him. Another one. Maybe it's a good time to kill him off. You have a lot of damage on that floor, so let's put that to use. We can do some Frostbite to Fell. I know this is immediately gonna die again, but that's pretty much all I want from it anyways. I think our hand is full here. No, it's not. Not quite. And another 2 Intent on Death. And final wave. Our champion is a bit low on health, which has me a little bit worried. But Fell has a lot of Frostbite on him, so I think we should be fine. If we get back the Bounty Stalker, that's already enough for a kill. Let's see if we can find more intents on death. We can't, but that's okay. Three-turn boss rush, that's fine with me. Deep Offering. Is that something we're interested in? No, I think Ice Empire is something we're interested in. Gives us a decent use for our spell weakness. Maybe it's time to get some draw. Maybe it's time to get some capacity actually. I like capacity here. We do have a decent amount of draw with all these offering totems and winged steel, so... And we need upgrades. We need multi-strike. We badly need multi-strike. Do we need anything else? Some damage on the draft wouldn't be bad. But other than that, not much. Some health on the offering totems could actually be kind of useful. And there's our first multi-strike. So now our Bounty Stalker is actually the killing machine we wanted him to be. Let's pick up these upgrades because they are useful. This next floor will give a lot of gold, but Heartstone, Blood for Blood, Petrified Heart. I don't really want to increase the health on the Bounty Stalker, so I'm not gonna take the bottom option. I might just buy a Hearthstone for 3 health here. There's nothing wrong with offering totem with 3 Hearthstone on it. That's it's pretty normal, right? Let's purge another card. We will get a lot of gold from the next shop, and I am worried about my draw. Then again, most of the cards in this deck are actually decently useful. Even the frozen lands. Even the drags. We will get 2 more removals before Seraph. Let's keep the gold. We start out with Bounty Stalker. It's very nice. Vector can be on the 2nd floor for now. Let's throw away these cards. Yeah, not much to do here. Ah, we kept the molded. That's very helpful. I think I do want the healthier offering monument here. Maybe both even, so I can draw cards from the intent on death. I don't really want to ascend this Gilded Wing, although we do have enough power to get the kill on the next floor if we use the Cold Celia. So that's a lot of damage against our champion, but I don't really care about that. Let's draw more. I want to cycle through the deck as fast as possible. And let's put you back down. I think it's time to kill the Bounty Stalker ourselves. That's actually very easy because of the Wild Wings. And we bring him back. Handful. Let's play a drag on the top floor. Let's also play a Votivary here. And then we keep on doing what we were doing before. Do we want to play a Glacial Seal as well? No. 3, 6, 9, that's still fine. And I think we're fine here. We could draw more. We could draw 1 more card. My goal is just to play as many intents on death as possible. I don't want these offering totems to die prematurely. I still need the draws from them. So let's remove these backliners. Handful again. Let's actually throw down the Glacial Seal here. Energy Siphon. Let's play the Draft as well. Oh, we can put it in front of the Glacial Seal. That's fine. Offering Totem, I meant. Let's bring back the Offering Totem, just so we can draw more. It is gonna be a pretty strong Bounty Stalker. Let's get these cards back into the discard pile. Let's draw into the Offering Monument. I wouldn't mind killing my Bounty Stalker this turn. Don't want to waste health on the monuments. That's okay, we don't. And I'm out of draw. I do not want to freeze the Ice Empire. Flash Freeze is fine. And if we ascend you... Oh, we don't have the room here. I need to get one unit out of the way, and it will probably be a Glacial Seal in that case. Another 2 Intents on Death. And we can even draw one more card. But the Intents on Death aren't in the deck, so it's not gonna do us any good. Still, I like where our Bounty Stalker is with the power. I don't think we need Engulfed in Smoke. Not really. Gifts for a Guards, Frenzied Swarm, Guardian's Amulet. I don't think we need these. And we go to the right. Let's hope we find the final multi-strike. Let's look at the relics first though. Exploding Candle, Lightstone Casing. None of these are actually useful for us. Forever Flame has some use, but it's not worth that much gold. Let's reroll. No multi-strike. That's not great. I guess Bounty Stalker is big enough that we don't need more multi-strike on him. The Burnout is still somewhat useful, because it allows more flexible placement of Mr. Bounty Stalker. And the Energy Siphon is probably the worst card in the deck right now. Let's dupe Mr. Bounty. So we have a decent amount of damage to snipe Seraph with, and then let's go and kill him. I mean, each of these bounties is doing 1000 damage. So that's pretty good in my book. Let me think about this. Cold Celia kills these guys, which is very nice, allows 2 hits from the bounty to go on the boss. Even if we have both bounties hitting the boss, it wouldn't be quite enough. We will be almost there. It's very, very close. I think actually the Cold Celia will make the difference. But we need to get the Dark Wings out of the way. So it depends a lot on what we can draw into. We have to play the Offering Monument. And I think we play it on this floor. Draw with the Molded, draw with the Intent on Death. This gets the Dark Wings out of the way, which is another 365 damage. And this drag just needs to die, but it won't on this floor, so we do it on that floor. And we should be able to find a kill here. will require a bit of... this is another 90. Oh no! No, I messed it up. No! If I played this draft on the top floor, I would have had enough. I messed up my calculation. I was thinking the the draft would be enough, but it wasn't. Okay, so Cold Celia and Bounty Stalker go on the bottom floor. Honestly, why not Flicker on the bottom floor to kill the Darkwing? It's a bit easier, I think. Oh, because I was looking for the second Bounty Stalker, obviously. Yeah, so let's stay true to that and don't use the information that we know we weren't gonna draw into the Bounty to our advantage and play it exactly like we did before and just not make the mistake of placing the drag on the bottom floor. I think I played the molded, drew into the draft, and then drag on the top floor was the win. This time I think I played the offering monument as well, but it doesn't matter, we have the kill here. 9-turn boss rush. This is the power of Bounty Stalker. Did we beat the 50k score? We did manage to get past the 50k mark, but we did take some damage in one of the battles that was unnecessary. I think it was this one, the 8 damage we took here. We could have prevented that. That's a loss of 480 points. But still, that's a very good score. Very excited about breaking the 50k mark again. Bounty Stalker is just such a good card to get flying boss kills because it's really easy to get a Bounty Stalker to deal 300 plus damage, and if you can get some multi-strike on them, they are just nuts. And the duality helped a lot with the multi-strike, and intent on death plus the offering monuments made it scale really quickly. So that was fun. Yeah, another 480 points would have given us the top spot, but we are here at the number 3, which is definitely very nice to see. Pretty happy about that. So that was the daily challenge for today.